Yo guys, welcome back with me, Kenwill Boy. In this video, we are going to talk about how to trade gold with unlimited leverage. Okay, my name is Kenwill Boy. I'm the founder of Fortuno Markets, the best broker in the world. And I'm also a professional trader with over 10 years of experience. Okay, so before we get started, you need to know first the difference between physical gold or gold spot market with the futures market, gold futures market. What is the difference between physical gold or gold spot market with gold futures market? You need to know the difference first. Okay, with gold spot market or physical gold, of course, you can hold the physical gold item, the gold bars. But what's more important is with gold spot market or physical gold, you could only gain a profit when the market rises up. But when the market falls down, you lose money. That's basically it. But with gold futures, you can open both buy and sell position, or what we call long and short position, where we can profit from both rising and falling prices. So yeah, that's the main difference between spot market and the futures market. Futures market, you could also profit from the falling prices. And futures market offer leverage. Spot market, you could only trade one-to-one. So for example, if you got $1,000, then you could only buy $1,000 worth of gold. That's the difference. With futures market, you can have leverage, so you can trade bigger amounts with small amount of your own money. That's the benefit of leverage. Well, let me give you some example. If you use 1 to 100 leverage, it means with $1 of your money, you could trade $100 worth of gold, both buy or sell position. And if you use 1 to 1,000 leverage, you could trade $1,000 worth of gold or any assets, in this case gold, with just $1 of your own money. How about with unlimited leverage? It means you can trade as much as you want with just a small amount of your money. So with $1, you can trade $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, even $10,000 worth of gold. Of course, you need to keep in mind the spread. Sometimes when you trade bigger and bigger amounts, it's not about the margin or the capital needed to open a position. It's about the spreads, because the spreads will, you know, when you trade bigger and bigger, you're also paying bigger and bigger amount in trading fees, right? The spreads or the commission. But in this case, by the way, I'm using the Fortuno Markets broker. They don't charge you additional commission or overnight fees. You just charge for the spreads. But when you trade bigger and bigger amounts, sometimes the spreads is almost the same as your margin or the required capital for you to open a position. So that's the limiting factor. With unlimited leverage, the limit is not about the leverage. The limit of how much leverage you can use or how big the position that you can open, the limit is actually your spreads or your trading fees, not the actual leverage. Okay, so where to trade? What app should we use if you want to trade with unlimited leverage? Well, there is several online brokers who offer unlimited leverage. For me, the best option is to use Fortuno Markets. As you can see here, see, 1 to unlimited, 1 to unlimited, unlimited leverage. So yes, with just maybe $10 worth of your money, you deposit $10, you could open big lot sizes. But be careful though, the bigger the lot size, the bigger you're paying for the spreads or the trading fees. That's the limitation. And also Fortuno Markets, other than just they offer big leverage, this is their new account type, unlimited accounts, unlimited leverage. They got almost zero spreads also, and zero commission and zero overnight fees. So you're only paying for the spreads, but the spreads are so tight you don't even feel it, except if you're going full margin with you trade very big amount. Of course, it's gonna be noticeable a little bit, but it's okay. The spread is still better than most of the other brokers, and they are safe, they are regulated, they got strong online presence, and not on just online and offline presence. So they are a big and safe broker, trusted and trustworthy broker. Yeah. And if you're into affiliate program, they got one of the best affiliate program too, with 70% revenue sharing. So out of the spreads that the clients are paying, 70% are being paid to the IBs or affiliates. Very good broker in general. And about which trading strategy should I use to trade with unlimited leverage? So basically, with strategies, you can use any strategies for analyzing the markets. Okay, there is thousands of strategies out there. Okay, each strategy comes with their own pros and cons, of course. There is no single wonder strategy that always works 100% of the time for years. No, there isn't. There is not that kind of strategy. Okay, so but I'm going to tell you a simple strategy here, a strategy that has been used by millions of traders around the world for maybe hundreds of years. This is called support and resistance. So what is support and resistance? Basically, support is like an imaginary floor where prices tends to bounce upwards when it touches the support level, like here. I'm going to show you here. Here is a good support level. See, the price always bounces up when it touches the support level. And resistance is like an imaginary ceiling where prices tend to bounce down when it touches the resistance area. So this is a good resistance area. Take a look. The price bounced down here again, and again. Of course, eventually it's broken, but still, after it's broken, the price still bounces off this resistance level. So it's a valid resistance level. So the way we trade support and resistance is, after the price bounces off, like support here, we would open a buy position, because normally in a support level, prices bounces upward. And after the price touches this resistance level, if it shows any sign that the price is going to go down, you just open a sell position. You can see from the candlestick pattern here, like this is engulfing, see here, engulfing, where the red candle engulfs the green candle on the left. It means like, oh, the market is going to go down. You could open a sell position after this candlestick pattern, and after it the price bounces off the resistance level. But if the resistance is broken, resistance is the imaginary ceiling. Okay, remember that. After the resistance is broken, you need to open a buy position, like here. After it's broken, you could open a buy position. Well, sometimes it goes down like this again, but most of the time after the resistance is broken, it's going to go up aggressively. And the same for support. After the support is broken, it's a good time for you to open a sell position. So that's basically it, support and resistance. And about the risk management, well, if you're going to use unlimited leverage, it means that you're trying to search for high risk opportunity, okay? So when you're trading with unlimited leverage or very high leverage in general, I think you should not use like stop loss or small lot sizes. You just open as much as you can. It's called full margin trading, or what we call all in. Well, it's a bit risky, but you should always use or only deposit money you can afford to lose anyway. So when you're using unlimited leverage, you don't worry about blowing your account. Please don't worry about that, because you just deposit the money that you're comfortable losing it anyway. That's the right approach for trading. You should only deposit the money you can afford to lose. Remember that, especially if you're using very high leverage or unlimited leverage in this case, it's very easy for you to blow your account. So blowing your account 1, 2, or 3 times in a row, it's okay. You can just make it back in the next trade or in the next account. That's the mindset you need to have if you're using unlimited leverage or very high leverage in general. If you want low risk trade, don't do it with high leverage. Do it without any leverage, or yeah, just find some less risky market, like safer markets, like bonds, index funds, something like that, or maybe spot stocks, spot cryptos. Just don't touch leverage trading if you want to search for low risk option. Here I'm showing you how to trade high risk instruments, okay? CFDs and futures with leverage, high leverage in general is a very high risk instruments. You should only deposit the money you can afford to lose. If you got any question, don't hesitate to comment down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icons down below. Thank you for watching, and peace out.